Welcome back to Let's Play Pharaoh and Cleopatra. Last time we finished up Behdet. Did okay on it, could have done a little better. So this time we're going to play the sister city to Behdet. We're going to be looking at Abjedu. So let's take a look and see what it's all about.
Abjedu, the burial place of our forefathers, has grown over the years into a sprawling necropolis of sacred tombs. Now, most noble men and women wish to make this their eternal resting place. To honor them, the new pharaoh Khazekimwe of the Second Dynasty has ordered the construction of 3 sacred mastaba tombs, one of greater size than the other 2, for the local nobility. Pharaoh has also ordered the creation of a powerful navy based at Behdet. Abjedu, too, must support a modest fleet of combat ships if our shores are to remain totally secure. This will not be easy, as timber is scarce and our climate supports only a few sparse areas of forest. Cedar may be imported at great cost from Byblos in the land of Lebanon to the northeast. Fortunately, exports of our native papyrus will provide a means of offsetting this expense.
Okay, looks pretty straightforward. Basically, we're going to be doing what we did last time. A little bit more monuments to build. Still going to be learning the water trade. Here it is. Fishing, building a navy. So now I'm making bricks. We can go ahead and make them this time. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map and see what we can do with it. Okay, we have a lot of area over here. Possible for a housing block in there. A little bit of floodplain. There's some reeds. Selling papyrus. So there's the reeds to make the papyrus. And it looks like we might have room for a wharf or 2 in here. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2. Yeah, we put a couple warship wharfs there to get maybe one over here. See what we need. So there's our reeds. More reeds here. A little bit of land there. Can't do much with that. Let's see. Can we put anything in there? Oh yeah, we can get a few farms in here, so we'll be using this. Okay, let's see what we have for farms. We have barley and flax, so food is strictly going to be from fishing wharfs or importing. Raw materials, reed gatherer, we don't have clay, we have to import clay if we want any pottery or bricks. Brewery, we can make, so we can make beer and export it, and we can make papyrus and export it. Nothing new anywhere else that I see. So that looks pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and see what we can do up here. Let's put a couple barley farms in here, and some flax farms. We're gonna have to work on exports right away. Export as much as we can to make some money at this level. Okay, so let's connect these all up. And bring him out right there. I can get rid of that one. That's okay. Okay, we got a few farms in there. Block those roads off. Put some housing in here with a well. Okay, we know we're going to need some reed gatherers. So let's go with a ferry landing here. Oh, you know what? We could put one here. Yeah, let's put it here. That gives us room for 3. Oops. 3 warship. Oh, I messed up. Okay. There, with that we can get 3 warship wharfs right over here. I think that'll be enough for our navy. if the last one was any indication. So, let's see, the warship wharf, back one further, so let's come in here, and that will reach right to the end of the warship wharf. Two spaces in a row. Let's go right here with our road, so we can get a few more. Okay, got some houses over here. Okay, because over here we're gonna do our reed gathering. And we'll send it across to a storage yard over on this side somewhere. So we've got that. Let's see, we want to put some fishing right in this area. Also want some docks over here. I think we're gonna make our dock district. Let's see who buys. Of course, we're gonna need wood, so it's not bad. Straw, water trade route for straw and clay. Land trade route, we can sell beer and bricks. More beer, papyrus, a lot of land trade routes. Newt sells straw and clay. We're going to need a lot of straw and clay in this one. Clay buys linen. If we had flax farms, that might be worth it. But okay, so where do we want? Let's put our industrial district right down here. So we'll have docks and such right in there. So we'll put it in this area. And we can go in a lot further. Let's see. Somewhere in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. In here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This right here is my industrial park. The road here leading back to a few storage yards for the supplies for the industrial park. And the industrial park's going to need, some houses. Put some houses there. Give them a well. And of course, block that off. Put some more houses to help ensure access to workers by all the businesses we build in here, or industry. Okay, now over here. So where do we want our fishing? We'll probably put our fishing maybe up there. Yes, we do have some people coming in. So. Connect this. Here, somewhere in here we have to put a crossing to the other side. I guess it'll be up here, our housing on the other side. Okay, so we still need some fish in here. So where's the community up there? We're fishing in this area, and water crossing. So we need a water crossing, we get it over there. let's go ahead and let's see. We want to put our ship right here. Okay. It's just planning for the future, folks. And if we're going to put fishing wharves, they're going to be, oh, docks, yes. Docks will be right here. I think this will be our dock district. We'll get 3 docks right there, and that'll be really nice. Okay, so we're going to come back in. There we go. And let's put a roadblock here. Oh, actually, roadblock there. We need this one. A little bit of housing. Put them right here. Put them a well. And in this area, we're going to have docks and storage yards. 1, 2, 3. The 3 of them right there. That's perfect. Okay, we have slowly added the speedway down, so we're just setting some things up. Okay, so let's go ahead and just redo it one more time first. Here. We can put those more in this area. Let's go and set up for the flax and barley. Grab those when they come out of the field. That's not a farm. We want work camp. Let's put the work camp a little ways away from the housing, right in there. So we start getting some workers. We'll get some raw materials there. Let's go ahead and set up for some raw materials over here. So let's get some reed gatherers in place. Can't fit a lot in here. We'll have 5 in the end, so not bad. And over here we'll need a storage yard. That will accept the flax, will accept reeds. Okay. So this is going to be our industry and trade district right down here. Now we need some housing, so let's go ahead and set up an area, a couple areas for housing. Right in here with our housing. So let's put some gardens in here. There, we skipped 3. 1, 2, 3. Some more gardens. Road. And they're going to exit right here. Put a roadblock. Stop them right there. Yes, we have room there. Okay. So let's start placing some houses out here, shall we? That's really going to be tight. I don't think I left enough room there. Ooh. I think I left enough room there. guess I can always go this direction. That way if we have to. So we'll change my housing block just a little bit. Kind of mess that up. It'll still work. Just have to readjust how our houses are actually put in here. So we're going to have some housing. There. And this one shouldn't have been here. Houses. There. Okay, let's start getting some workers in here. And of course, we need a firehouse. Firehouse. And firehouse. Make sure these guys have a firehouse up here. So has it all been covered? No. Here. Okay, all areas are covered by firehouses. Architect's post here. Architect's post here. And here. 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 Yeah, I know missing two workers. Let's start arriving and be set. Okay, we're not going into bed yet. What we're setting up now is some fishing areas. We set a loop out here so they can gather workers. A roadblock right in here. And that road has access to this. Okay, so in here we're going to need a firehouse and architect's post. Okay, let's connect all these together. And then of course a roadblock here and here. And now we'll place a granary right up here. We'll accept all foods. Okay, we should have some reeds coming across shortly. Okay, we're out in the fields working, that's good. We're going to get a harvest this first year, which we really need. And how are we doing on employees? I'm still needing people. Let's bring a few more in. Some temple to Osiris. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Went right across there. Okay, we got our temple in there. Oh, yes, water supply. That might be helpful. They might like us if we give them some water. So we need 2,500 people in this scenario. Prosperity-wise, you can get away without pottery. So we are going to import clay, but we are not going to make any pottery. So we need, okay, down here we're going to put our shipwright. And let's start building some fishing boats. Population milestone, 500 people. Oh, excuse me.